My boss walks into the showroom, and in her usual style, she just starts yelling at me on how horrible I'm doing. Everything I'm doing is wrong. It had been this way since day one. But, I just took it because this is as good as it's going to get for me. I mean, I started my career as a hairdresser, and now I'm a manager at a showroom. I should be grateful. I should just take what I get. With only a high school diploma, being a manager is good, right? As I stand in front of her, taking in her insults and complaints as she stands there and just screams at me, something came over me for the first time in a year, and I spoke back to her. And what I said was, I quit. I walk out liberated. I mean, I was feeling free and alive and oddly accomplished. 10 a.m. the next day, I'm sitting on this dingy brown shag carpet in my dark, rundown duplex with tears streaming down my face as I see my bank account in my mind's eye. Oh my God, what have I done? I don't even have enough money to pay my rent in a month for this awful place I call home. Waves of fear and excitement are running through my mind, but mostly it's fear. What have I gotten myself into? How am I ever going to do this? Who am I to think I can start a business? The tears continue to stream down my face. I'm shaking my head in my hands. I'm in disbelief. What a mess I've gotten myself into. I begin tearing myself down with the oh too familiar negative self-talk. God, you're such an idiot. You are so stupid. I'm 15. I'm sitting at the dining room table. Sitting beside me is my math tutor, Matt. Everyone said I should be able to understand geometry, but I just didn't get it. And Matt always had this one question he kept asking me. What don't you understand, Georgiana? What don't you understand? What don't you understand? What don't you understand? I stare at him blankly. How am I supposed to answer that question? But in my head, I tell myself, God, Georgiana, you're such an idiot. You are so stupid. At 22, in the kitchen with my mom, sharing with her about my career and the challenges I'm having, as she stirs the pot of soup on the stove for the family dinner, she turns to me with this sweet smile on her face. Oh, honey, don't worry about all that. You will find a man and he will take care of those things. Now, would you just go please set the table? I guess my mom also knows that I'm stupid and I can't do it myself. I need a man to take care of me because I don't have what it takes to do it myself. At 25, I tell my dad, a successful stockbroker, I want to get a credit card. Absolutely not. Don't ever get a credit card. You don't need a credit card. Now I see even my dad knows the truth. I'm stupid and I can't do it myself. So I just went back to doing life, waiting for my prince. You know, the one who rides up in that beautiful white horse to carry me away to this life so I don't have to worry about the things. But something shifted that day on that dirty brown shag carpet. I had to get real. There is nobody coming. Either I was going to be living on the streets or I was going to double down on my vision of becoming my own boss. If I want to have that house, a life, the fun, travel, it's up to me. It's not a job, and it's definitely not some man that may never come. I had to let go of the conditioning that I needed to be saved. Let go of the belief that I'm too stupid. The pain of staying the same had become bigger than the pain of change. The next day, I get up and I do all the things that I think a business owner should do. And because this was before social media, I actually get on the phone and I start talking to people. I called my family. I called my friends. Who do you know? What should I do? Can you help me? I looked at networking events. I joined the Chamber of Commerce. I did the Small Business Resource Center. I didn't stop. I couldn't stop. I had to make this work. I had to at least make enough money to pay rent in a month. And it started working. I talked to enough people that I finally found some of them that needed my help and became clients. What I thought I lacked in intelligence, I made up in being scrappy, unstoppable, and fearless. I was unstoppable for those 2 months, and in month 3, in my hand is a check addressed to me for $22,000. I did it. I freaking did it. I'm back on the carpet with tears streaming down my face, but this carpet is brand new and it's attached to my brand new home. Tears of joy that I can't hold back. It's my new home. It's everything I always dreamed of. It's light, it's warm, it's peaceful, and it's mine. There are tears of joy and pride and disbelief and even a little fear, maybe even a lot. This is my new home. I did it. The hairdresser turned fitness instructor, turned receptionist, turned cocktail waitress, turned bartender, turned furniture salesperson, turned manager, did it. The pride that was beaming from my heart changes me forever. I know I can do anything. I don't need the education, I don't need the smarts, and I don't need a man to save me. This would have never have happened if I hadn't continued, if I had continued to listen to the people who said, just go get a job and find a good man. But also to my own little voice that said, you are so foolish. You're an idiot. You're so stupid. Instead, I listened to my ex-boyfriend who said, absolutely, you can do it. And my uncles that gave me guidance and confidence and eventually even clients. And finally, Nora, my real estate agent, friend, and angel, who said, you, my love, can now buy a house. A new journey for me began that year for me, new possibilities that allowed me to create a life that I want, the house, the happiness, the freedom, and the confidence of knowing that I could do anything. I became a new woman. I am triumphant. That little girl sitting at that dining room table feeling so small, so stupid, and so alone, would have never guessed that now she is a woman who knows her worth.